Hello everybody, I'm Ellbristow, this is Ellitopia Gaming, and welcome back to another unboxing video. We previously did an unboxing video of some headphones from Pump Audio, and this company has now released their next generation of headphones, the Pump Zeus headset, and they've sent me a pair to have a look at, to unbox, and to do a bit of a review on. So we are going to have a look at these. Now, before I open them up, I have one small disclaimer caveat. The set that I am looking at are not the set that will be going to market. They had a slight manufacturing issue, and as such, the sound quality via Bluetooth for music that has a particularly high level of bass is apparently not as good as they wanted it to be, so they are sending them back to the factory to be remanufactured with a better Bluetooth chip. I believe that was what was to blame. Now, I don't really know what kind of impact that has had, whether that will affect the kind of things that I will be listening to, because obviously mostly I use the headset for gaming. But we're going to have a look at the headset, we're going to open it up, we're going to see what it's like, and then I'll give you guys some links in the descriptions if you're interested in getting a set of these when they are actually properly manufactured with the correct Bluetooth chip. So, first of all, let's have a look at the package that I've been sent. Now, this has not been sent in a proper retail box on this occasion because of the manufacturing issues. They've just sent me out in a nice little plastic bag and a carry case that these headsets are going to have as well. So not a complete unboxing as such, but we're going to unpackage this and see what we get. So let's switch over to our downward facing camera and we will have a look at these. Okay, so here is the package that we were sent. We have a plastic bag with a carry case inside it. So let's just take the carry case out of the plastic bag, shall we? And there we go. The nice Pump Audio logo on the front, and a nice little carry case. Really, it's got a little strap for a little clip on it for attaching to your belt, or I don't know, some other kind of strap that you might want to attach it to. And it's a zipper, so let's unzip it and see what we get. Okay, so we have a little kind of accessory pack type thing here. Let's have a look what we've got in here. We have a USB cable, which USB to micro USB, which is going to be for charging, because this has a wireless function. And we also have a fairly decent quality stereo mini jack connector. You can't really see that because of the light. Hold on, there we go. Let's see if you can get a better picture of that. There we go. And if we open that up, take it out of the packet, it has the flat cable that the other headphones have, and that is to help prevent tangling, which actually works very, very well on the Pump Audio headphones that they sent me before. That was the ones that we unboxed before. The anti-tangle cable works really well on those. And I've just dropped those on the floor. So this is for if you don't want to use the Bluetooth wireless method, you can use this cable instead to connect it directly. So we're going to test this with both the wireless and the wired to compare the quality. And now here are the headphones themselves, and they are very, very nicely folded into this carry case. So let's take these out, move the carry case out the way, which goes on the floor temporarily, of course. I will pick that up in a moment. Let's make sure we've got plenty of space. So these headphones, they fold out like so and clip into place. Do they just... Oh yeah, they do just unclick to fold back again if you want to put them back in the carry case. And the ears flex on their own, which obviously is kind of standard with this kind of headset. We have the charger connector here, and obviously a light to indicate charging. Anything else on this one? Oh, there's our actual on-off switch for turning them on and off, obviously. We have a microphone port here if we want to plug a microphone into these. Now, I do have a plug-in microphone from my other headset. You don't get one with this headset. but you can plug a microphone in if you wish. So that might be interesting to have a little try out to find out what kind of quality we get from a microphone if we plug it into this headset. Because I know that a lot of video makers and a lot of gamers like to run with a full microphone headset, so we'll have to see. And then on the side, which you might not be able to see, lovely orange casing, by the way, and with the Pump Audio logo, we then have these buttons on the side of here. Let's see if you can get a close-up look of those without it going out of focus. No, it's going out of focus. Oh well. If we have a look at those, that would appear to be, we have a microphone on-off button, which is this one here, which kind of works, I assume, as like a push-to-talk kind of button. You can turn your microphone on and off at will. We also then have volume up, volume down, which is kind of standard for these kind of headsets. And we also have skip forward and skip backwards, which I presume is for when you're listening to music. This will send the signal to skip forward and backwards through tracks. Now, I'm assuming that that won't work if you're connected via the stereo mini jack, and you would have to be connected via Bluetooth for that to work. But again, I will have a little experiment with that to see if we can establish that for sure. So the next thing for me to do is going to be to try and connect these up, test these out and see what they're like. Obviously you're not going to want to see me pulling all my cables apart, so I will skip through to once I have these connected and we will try these out and see what they're like. Okay, so it's been a little while since I actually did the initial unboxing of these headphones because I had a couple of teething issues with them, mainly because I wasn't sent a manual. Working with them with the cable, with the stereo jack mini cable, that worked absolutely fine, and the sound quality on these was absolutely fantastic. Working with the Bluetooth side of it, which I'm now using, it took me a little while to work out how to get it paired up and things like that. There were some issues with pairing these headphones with Windows 7 because Windows 7 doesn't really handle Bluetooth pairing with wireless headsets all that well. However, there is a driver download that you can get from Asus, which for me fixed the problem completely. So if you happen to have a set of Bluetooth wireless earphones that you're trying to pair up to Windows 7, or if you have a pair of these and you're trying to pair them up to Windows 7, then check the link that I'm going to put in the description of this video, and that will give you a link to the drivers that I downloaded to get these headphones to pair up correctly. Now, that's not the fault of Pump Audio necessarily, because it's a Windows 7 thing, and the Bluetooth pairing on these is really designed for phones, mobile devices, tablets, those kind of things. So it's not really a big surprise that Windows 7 had an issue with that. Having said that, once I did get it paired and started using these with Windows 7, I was very impressed with the sound quality. They did say a slight caveat with this particular build. There was an issue with the Bluetooth chip that the manufacturers put in there, and sorry, that the factory put in there, and that will be changed when these actually go to retail. And that meant that issue meant that playing particularly bassy music with these headphones did tend to cause some distortion. I did kind of notice that. I didn't notice it particularly that much because I'm using these headphones more for gaming than I am for listening to music, and I use it for watching stuff on YouTube and things like that as well. And for that, I found absolutely no problem whatsoever. I did run a few tests where they were where I pushed them using the Bluetooth chip, and I played some particularly bassy music, and I will say I had to play the music pretty loud before I noticed the distortion on the headphones. And some of that was actually the Windows volume settings. If you have the Windows volume set to 100%, that tends to distort headphones anyway. So if you drop that down a little bit and turn the volume up on the headphones, that kind of eliminates some of that distortion. So it's a little bit of a kind of a toss-up as to where the fault lies there, but they have said that they are aware that there is an issue with the Bluetooth chip, and the ones that actually go to retail, which will be the ones that are sold at full price obviously, those ones will have the correct Bluetooth chip that they originally intended the factory to put in them. So that will hopefully fix that issue. Well, I'm sure that will fix that issue. Having said that, you know, the fact that they've sent these to me for free was absolutely fantastic. I would have been quite happy to pay, if I had the money, I would have been quite happy to pay the £65 for these headphones, knowing the quality of the construction and of the sound that you get from these. They are definitely worth €65 even with the £65 even with the dodgy Bluetooth chip. I don't know what the full final retail price is going to be. I believe it's going to be somewhere in the region of about £230 for these once they have the correct Bluetooth chip in them. And again, they really are worth that money. The sound quality is certainly superb. Now, talking of the sound quality, comparing them to other sets of headphones that I have, if you remember from the previous unboxing that I did of the other Pump Audio headphones that were sent to me, I only have very limited things to compare to, but comparing them to the other wireless headset that I was using previously, which you'll notice from some of my older videos on this channel, the sound quality on these is absolutely phenomenal compared to something like this. I mean, these were like 35, 40 euros. I don't know, something along those lines. And these always had kind of a constant background hiss to them. These, I mean, all wireless headphones have a certain amount of background hiss to them. The hiss on these is next to nothing. It's almost unnoticeable, even with absolute silence coming over the headphones. And the clarity of the sound, the clarity of the bass in music on these is absolutely phenomenal compared to what I was using before. Comparing them to the in-ear headphones from Pump, the orange ones that they sent me before, I would say the sound quality is probably slightly better from the in-ear headphones. However, the in-ear headphones are not as good for you to use on a long-term basis. So certainly if you're going to use these for YouTubing, if you're going to use these for gaming, I would definitely recommend over-the-head headphones instead of in-ear ones. But I think possibly the fact that these go right in your ear, that possibly contributes to the... Oops, I just dropped it. That possibly contributes to the slightly better sound quality from these, but it really is marginal. It's absolutely marginal. And the noise cancelling on these, the noise cancelling I would say is actually slightly too much. It's actually quite irritating, particularly if you're recording, talking into a microphone. It's quite difficult to use these in-ear headphones while recording into a microphone because you can't actually hear yourself talking properly, so you don't know what you actually sound like. Using these, the noise cancelling is still very good. I can't hear much of what's going on around me, but I can hear slightly more of my own voice, which is better for recording because I have a better idea of what I'm actually saying. So as far as which I would buy, obviously financially, which generally tends to drive my opinion. Financially, between the over-ear and the in-ear, I would go for the in-ear because they are cheaper, but they are in-ear headphones. So practically speaking, I would say that these are better. And they have the added advantage that they are Bluetooth, though they're wireless. So I can wander around, I can lean forwards and backwards, and I don't get tangled up with the wires, which I have done multiple times whilst trying to record with these. And if you watch my my KSP Live stream on Saturday nights, you will see that I'm frequently going and untangling my headphones from the arm of my chair. So I do intend to use these certainly from now on with things like the KSP live stream. We will see how that goes. I'm very, very happy with them. So a great big thank you to the guys over at Pump Audio for sending me these to try out and to show to you guys. And if you have any questions about these, then please feel free. I don't know what that was. Something fell on the floor. Please feel free to leave some comments under this video, and I will ask any questions that I can answer. If I can't answer them, I will try and pass those on to the manufacturers so that they might be able to answer them for you. And well, I mean, there's nothing more to say than thank you for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. See you later.